Day, and you're told you can't. Should voters, or could voters rather, be shut out of their right to vote? CNN's Brian Todd joins us now with what is becoming, Brian, a very real concern for some people.
Sure is, John. We're told that some states are really struggling to upgrade their voter databases in time for Election Day. A struggle, that's compounded because voter registration is such a huge issue this year. By most accounts, record numbers of voters will turn out on November 4th, but many of them may be turned away. A New York Times investigation finds tens of thousands of voters have been taken off the rolls or blocked from registering by methods that the paper says appear to violate federal law. The reports caught the candidates' attention.
You've seen these are serious allegations, my friends, and they must be investigated, and they must be investigated immediately, and they must be stopped before November the 4th, so Americans will not be deprived of a fair process in this election.
The Times reports the problem has cropped up in at least 9 states, including 6 considered so close they could go either way. The swing states of Colorado, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Nevada, and North Carolina. According to the paper, the shutout of voters doesn't appear to be coordinated by one party or the other, and it doesn't look like anyone intentionally broke the rules. But experts say the situation could present a nightmare on Election Day.
If there's a problem at the front of the line and there are 10 people in line, it's an inconvenience. If there are 100, it's a problem. If there are 1,000, it's a crisis. And given the level of interest we're seeing in this election, we may have our share of crises on Election Day.
In some states, according to the Times, officials seem to be improperly using Social Security information to verify new voter applications. And it says that in at least 2 states, they're removing voters within 90 days of the election. Not allowed, according to the Times, unless voters die, are declared unfit, or tell state officials they've moved. Officials say voters who are shut out can cast provisional ballots. The problem with those?
Those aren't always counted. So we're encouraging all voters to check their status in advance of the election.
We contacted officials in all 9 states cited by the Times. In Colorado, Indiana, Michigan, Georgia, and Louisiana, officials denied that anything improper was done. Officials in Alabama and North Carolina did not get back to us. An Ohio official said they're still looking into some of this. And in Nevada, they told us that Social Security and driver's license numbers had been mistakenly entered into the wrong templates in the computers. They say that problem's been resolved and no one will be shut out on Election Day. John?
And we'll keep watching it closely just to make sure that that doesn't happen. Brian Todd for us. Brian, thanks so much for that. A new development in the trial of Senator Ted Stevens. We will tell you about the big-name witness on the stand. And more people are making sure that their money is safe, and that's sparking booming business for one industry in these not-so-booming times. And they are the moments that the candidates and their running mates might prefer to forget.